Let's talk about how to convert a condensed structure into a Lewis structure, right? Now, first, this is the condensed structure here, and we're going to convert that into a Lewis structure. First thing I would do is number the carbons, right? Carbon number one is connected to carbon number two, right? We're gonna start there. This is carbon one. These three hydrogens that are in front of carbon one is on carbon number one. Remember, the carbon needs four bonds, right? The three, so that's something you can use when you have a structural formula. So, for example, carbon number two, the two hydrogens that are in front of that carbon is on carbon number two. So, if the atoms are in front of the carbon, then they're on the carbon behind it, right? In essence, simply what I'm saying. For example, carbon 1, right? In front of carbon 1, moving to the right is your three hydrogens. So, in essence, the three hydrogens are in front of the carbon 1. Carbon 1 is what's behind. It's that simple. Whatever is in front goes on the carbon behind. So, carbon number 2, right, is also bonded to carbon number 3. Now, let's talk about 3. You see this parentheses? Anytime you see something in parentheses, it means that, and it has a number outside of it, it means you have two of those. So for example, you have open parentheses CH3 with a 2. It means you have two CH3. Same principle apply. The CH3s, right, open parentheses CH3, they're in front of carbon 3, which means both of these CH3s are on carbon number 3. Carbon 3 is bonded to carbon number 4. Carbon 4 has these two hydrogens on it that is in front of the carbon 4. Carbon 5 has the three hydrogens that are in front of it. And that's how you convert a condensed structure into a Lewis structure. If you wanted, you can convert this Lewis structure into a line angle. Pretty simple. Your line angle, remember that you're connecting lines, right? You're connecting lines. And let's see how many carbons do we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. So I need to draw lines for 5 carbons. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. 5 carbons, right? Remember, at the end of each line is a carbon, where two lines meet is a carbon. So the only thing we need to do now, remember, hydrogens are not shown in a line angle. On carbon 3, I have two CH3 groups, right? So how you draw your CH3, remember, you don't show your hydrogens, and at the end of each line is a carbon with three hydrogens. That's that. So that's how you would convert this Lewis structure into a line bond or a line angle structure.